Well, it's Saturday and it's time for Love and Marriage Huntsville, the foolishness. Look, it's not much, but I'm gonna do a quick little 10-minute review. Okay, make sure, like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff here on TikTok and on my YouTube channel. But let's go. Now, thank God, Trisha is in therapy, seeing Dr. Francis. This is actually a great thing or whatever. I know they met, I think, last week as well. She's opening up a little bit, okay? She brought up how she went to her parents' grave for the first time, made her cry, great breakthrough. I've been separated, not divorced, separated for 6 years or whatever. He said, so you're separated, okay, in space. Like, physically, y'all are separated, but y'all are still together emotionally. I say, yes. Her and that man, that husband of hers, okay, Marquez, are still emotionally connected, okay? She's like, well, no, we okay, because I met Ken or whatever, and when Ken first came around and got close to my kids, I felt jealous. I said, jealous? She admits, which is great, it's a breakthrough, she's being the least voiceful, okay, that because mainly her son was going to Ken for stuff, and it's always been her doing everything. She felt jealous that the kids then with the Ken for stuff. So she like, I felt like, okay, I was losing my kids to him or whatever. They're my possession. He's taking them from me. He said, well, that's crazy. Okay. I'm paraphrasing. He did say, well, what did you do? Well, I would like crack jokes, but it was with her passive aggressive way and her being childish, in my opinion, or whatever. But again, she at least is admitting she felt jealous, knowing now that that's crazy, because he said that doesn't make any sense. Like, he's supposed to bond with the children. If he would choose, how would he not bond with your kids or whatever? So she said, okay. Now, he did tell her that she's very much in self-protection mode, that whatever happened to her, whatever trauma happened to her in the past, she's protecting herself from everyone, and it ain't good. Okay, you gotta stop trying to self-protect and just emote and express. Now, she did meet with Ken and said, Ken, I was jealous of you and the kids. He said, now why? Well, because, they went to you instead of me. He was like, I'm not taking your kids from you. Like, it's okay. I didn't know that, but like, I don't mean no harm or whatever. I love you. I love them. We great. Okay. And they kind of just agreed to, oh, we are in love. We are happy with each other or whatever. We should argue less or argue better. He did say, I'm sorry for all the times I told you wasn't shit, and I cussed you out and told you that you needed me for the money. I'm sorry for what I said. Again, he was apologizing for stuff he said in anger to her. Now, they say they're happy together, they want to be together. I feel like she need to be single. I do. Nothing against them two as a couple, but I still feel like she's too broken to be able to say what she wants in life, because she don't know who she is yet. She's still a little shell. You know what I'm saying? But her and Ken said they're going to keep going, child. I guess so. Now, we see Tisha has a conversation with Trisha. We also see Nell talking to Chris, but that part does not matter. They're all discussing the whole thing. Oh, Tisha beefing with Nell. And the fact that Tisha and them are still acting as if Nell was like yelling at them for no reason. And like no one did anything to Nell. And I don't like that. I feel like, was Nell yelling? Yes, they all were. It was a full-fledged loud conversation. Nell just got louder as both Tisha and Kimmie kept going at her. But acting like it was just Nell tripping, y'all on some bullshit, okay? Now, did Nell technically lie and say she didn't say it? They came back from their reunion because Lance had a baby on the way? I mean, technically, but Nell has also made it clear she can't and does not want to discuss the grandbaby. Something happened, and legally, they can't have any kind of conversation. Now, from we saw, all Nell said was, we came back because that Lance got a phone call that the girl was in labor or something about a baby. That don't mean she had the baby. I think they called him saying something's up with her in the pregnancy. Get back. I think that's what it was. But again, Nell keeps saying, I don't want to discuss my grandbaby. So Tisha making it seem as if it's more than that is crazy to me. Now, Trisha saying, well, Nell be saying stuff she not supposed to say or whatever, and then get caught up in her lie, okay? Because you're talking to a girl, hush. Shut up, okay? If Nell is saying I can't discuss it, I wish I would stop bringing it up. Whatever the reason was that Nell came back, it's none of y'all business at this point in time. And she can't discuss it, okay? Tisha then say, Nell crazy, she need therapy, I don't want to be around her, I don't want to associate with her. Well, fine then. But I don't know what y'all think this show gonna be if y'all keep trying to beef with one person then have that person leave. Y'all are already boring. It's already unbearable. Okay? But girl, it's not Nell. It's all y'all. It's all y'all. Tisha then planned a road trip. Child, she planned a road trip. Now, she did not invite Nell. Trisha had to go somewhere else with her son. So it's Tisha, Kimmie, Destiny, okay? They took a road trip in a Sprinter van down to Bessemer, Alabama, which is an hour and 42 minutes away from Huntsville. Y'all, girl, I guess. I mean, it's down the street. It's down. Anyway, I don't know where they be. They're in the car talking because they're going to see Wanda, new food truck or whatever, okay? So, again, I did not invite Nell. I don't want her here or whatever. She be tripping, blah, 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 okay? Oh, and she be yelling at us, blah, 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 blah. They keep accusing Nell of yelling at them as if they did not yell too. As if it was not a full-fledged disagreeing conversation between everybody there, and Nell just matched their energy. Okay? They don't like when folks match their energy, and that's what Nell did. Okay? So Dusty bring up how I think the issue between you and Nell, Tisha, is that y'all both have said stuff about the other one's husband. And that's both of y'all trigger points, okay? And Tisha, well, her husband cheated on her. That ain't my life or whatever. Like, that ain't my issue, so don't play with me and my husband. Because if you don't believe Marceau cheated, okay, fine. Cool. At the end of the day, we think you did. But beefing about it is stupid. Beefing about it continuously is why the show needs to be canceled, okay? And then Destiny will mess herself again say, well, Nell also said to me, you should be worried about that lady in that video that Martell interviewed and not her. I was like, Destiny, you keeping up shit. You wanna know why? Because you don't have nothing going on. You're messy. Just messy. Child Wanda's back. Wah, 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 wah. Tisha then drove the Sprinter van 2 hours away to visit her mama food truck. All she makes is loaded potatoes. And to basically say, I'm beefing with Nell. Nell is close to your age. She's an elder. I don't want to fuck with her. So, mama, you should talk to Nell for me. And I said, bitch, what? You want to you are a grown 40-year-old woman, and you want your mama to come to Huntsville to fight with Nell for you? First of all, Kimmie and Nell is also almost the same age. Your mama not that old, and neither is Nell. So trying to act like, oh, I can't beef with Nell. You need backup, Tisha? You that pathetic? Now both Destiny and Kimmie like, this is some bullshit. Okay, Kimmie say, Tisha ain't slick. She want to stick her mama on there like a guard dog, okay? And I think it's dumb. And Daddy, like, girl, this is a bad idea. I do not think this is smart because they're going to both pop off. So the fact that they both are sitting there looking like, girl, no. Your mama and Nell don't need no kind of conversation. But Tisha still wants it. Okay, and then as they still sitting there or whatever, while I'm going to come to Huntsville, I'm going to talk to Nell, because she checked my child. I'm going to check her about, girl, your daughter's grown. Your daughter's grown. You don't need to go there. Now, I did like her saying, Daddy, you won't let you messy. And she also questioned Kimmie, like, Kimmie, so what do you think? Do you think Maurice messed with that girl in that video? Kimmie talked around the point and say, I don't believe her. Well, we do. And that's basically the whole episode, okay? Tisha's a scary cat. Need a mama. Mommy, help me. Kimmie's a sidekick. Destiny is messy. Trish need therapy. And they all ganging up on Nell. Had to go to Bessemer to get Wanda. Girl, cancel this show. Anyway, bye.